procrastinating. You ask me, what's procrastinating? Is when you avoid doing things you should be doing and you put them till tomorrow or on the someday calendar, which as far as I know, there's no someday calendar stated or shown as one of the days of the week, so you don't know when that's going. So just a few tips today that I thought I'd share with you so that you don't put anything off till someday, because someday will never come. First thing is to set a goal. Set a goal of what you want to do. Give yourself a 2-minute rule as a start, because sometimes it's bigger in your head than reality, a slight sense of fear of failure. That's why you choose to put something aside till someday. When you give yourself a 2-minute rule, is the starting point, is when you get that fear out of the way. Fear disappears by getting something done. So when you have 2 minutes set aside to do something, that's when you've overcome your fear, because you realize that, oh, it's not that bad. Let me plan to do it again tomorrow. Then the next day and the next day. Next task to stop procrastinating is allocate a set time. You're going to do a task continuously. Building momentum is the key to accomplishing a task. So set a deadline, a timeline, that I'll do this for an hour every 3 o'clock. You even need to time block. That's what it is. When you time block, you're putting aside a certain time to do the same thing repeatedly over a set period of time, which is where the deadline comes in, to make sure it's complete. So you say, okay, I'm going to do my English exam, I'm going to do my project every hour on Tuesdays at 3 o'clock, uninterrupted, so people around you know that you're serious and you're focused. That's key to stop procrastinating. Another thing that you need to do to stop procrastinating, if you look at my notes here, is to prioritize a task. You can't be a reason why people get distracted. If you haven't watched my distraction video, is when you have priority chaos. So to avoid procrastinating, you need to set a task. Have a task that I'm doing this and do that only. You need to focus. For you to focus, you need to focus on the main thing and make the main thing the main thing. That's my favorite saying. Make the main thing the main thing. So when you make the main thing the main thing, you set the task. That's setting a task. Then you avoid priority chaos, because your focus is on one thing, and that one thing needs to be broken down into small chunks. So small chunks will help you focus, because you know how long it will take, you know how much effort you have to put in, and you know the end result or the reward in the end, which will motivate you. Because once you know you're going to receive a reward, which I think is really helpful when you're a procrastinator, is to say, when I complete my hour of writing the exercise or drafting this plan, I'll make sure I watch my favorite next Netflix channel, or watch my favorite program. I listen to my audio program, or go out with friends, because you're rewarding yourself, giving yourself something to look forward to. But sometimes people get stuck in rewarding themselves without doing something for it, when as long as you make the activity fun, even the days you don't feel like it, you get your reward. So you do, if something is challenging for you, your reward should be something fun. Then you push yourself to do it. If your reward is something of intrinsic value, make sure whatever you reward yourself, if your motivation is money, make sure whatever you do to reward yourself from working that money will make it worth your time. then you get motivated to complete a task, which is where this procrastination integrating, where procrastination comes from or originates from people lack a reward system. You need to have a reward system for yourself personally to push yourself forward. Another thing, for my final thing now, because my recorder is going off the blink, is to have a space or environment which is quiet. Your space, your place where you go and do tasks. If some people have an office, if they work from home, some people prefer the library in the private room, some people prefer just being in their room, isolated, away from distractions. But really, distractions come from an internal thing called priority focus, because as long as you're in an environment where you yourself are focused, anything is possible. Which is why some people can work in open plan offices and still get things done, even with phones pinging and everything, because they have what's called priority focus. So those are the things I think will be helpful to become less of a procrastinator and more of an action taker. Go out there and do something for yourself without procrastinating. Comment below if you found this helpful.